fans were leaving at half time, throwing their tea and pies on the floor, throwing their season tickets at me. Players had their say, I had a bit more say. There was a few swear words and there was a few home truths. Well, that Premier League game against Arsenal, you know, to be 4-0 down at half time was a massive problem, not just for my team but for my stadium. Fans were leaving at half time, throwing their tea and pies on the floor, throwing their season tickets at me in particular. And you have to, as a manager, really sort of try and get into the players what they're representing here first. And it was a long team talk by me about the reputation of the club, the reputation of the players, and what we needed to do to find some way back into the game. And the first half and the problems we encountered was we were too passive. So the first problem was to get more aggressive, faster to the ball, create some problems. Arsenal 4-0 up might have some complacency. Let's try and feed off that and let's go from there, because the most important thing is to get something out of this half. That was the bare minimum. Of course, that all sounds logical and sensible, but the dressing room was a little bit more heated than that, and the players had their say, I had a bit more say. There was a few swear words and there was a few home truths. They had a man sent off, which was come from part of us being more aggressive. One of them thought, one of the Arsenal players I think probably felt, why are you kicking me, you're 4-0 down, and overreacted. That helped our cause. That gave me a little bit of hope. Then we scored, and then suddenly with a stadium like St James's Park, you know, if you can get some momentum, if we could get a second goal, which we did, we got the second goal, I don't know, about 8 or 9 minutes later, I can't quite remember. Then you sense maybe there's something on here, and then the comeback was unbelievable. And when you come back into the dressing room after that, the bond that you have as a group is magical, really. And in a way, it's better than a 1-0 win sometimes, a game like that. And it was a special comeback and a special day for a lot of the players and staff. You can have a period of half-team team talks that are very similar, talk about tactics and emotion and stuff, and then some special half times when the ingredients are just right. The players are giving you the feedback, you're bouncing off each other, you're reacting to players, there's aggression in the dressing room, there's anger, there's sometimes elation, sometimes complacency. And as a manager, you've got to try and adjust that. You know, you might be leading 2-0 at half time and you can just see one or two are just starting to think they've cracked it, and and you have to bring that down. So it's all different scenarios, and it's what makes it fascinating. One man dying every 45 minutes is a bit of a shock, to be honest. I didn't expect it to be that high. Well, I've had 3 members of my family affected by prostate cancer, and all in different sort of ways. One was caught early, which was very good, and the treatment of that happened, and he's clear now. The second one had to have a little bit more treatment and found it difficult, and is still suffering a little bit. And the third one, unfortunately, has spread to other areas, and that is proving much more difficult and is quite upsetting, really, for all the family.